All right, how do we get beyond the guidebook on a vacation and add adventure to the trip? We're about to find out with a real travel junkie and host of National Geographic Adventures World Travels, MSNBC's Destination Getaway, among others. She does plenty more. Julia Dimon is joining us, and thanks so much for joining us here in San Diego.
Thank you for having me.
So you have done some amazing stuff, and just to point out a couple of them so people get this idea, you've hiked with mountain gorillas in Uganda, you've gone radioactive in Chernobyl, been tortured in a Latvian prison. What else?
Well, yeah, that all sounds kind of crazy, doesn't it?
It does.
You know, I love adventure travel, and it's great just to get out there and try new things. But you don't have to do extreme activities to live an adventurous lifestyle. You know, travel takes all forms. And I think the first step of planning a great trip is, of course, inspiration and then preparation. And we're seeing a lot more travelers now going online to tap into travel communities to get good advice. And there's a brand new site called Detour, and it recently launched. It's an interactive YouTube channel where travelers can post their photos and their videos on a map. So DoubleTree by Hilton recently launched it, and it's a great resource both for inspiring people on places they would like to go and also just planning your trip and getting ideas for going off the beaten path.
All right, so you have these tips on how to be a more adventurous traveler. And you know, so many of us are scared of the unknown, especially in unfamiliar areas. So we tend to kind of retreat and then later say, gosh, I wish I would have done more.
I think fear does hold us back, not only in travel, but in many parts of life. And, you know, as someone who's traveled to 80 countries, 7 continents, a lot of places that are a little bit considered dangerous, I really want to encourage people to get out of their comfort zone. You know, there's no one who wishes at the end of the day that they'd spent less time traveling and more time in the office. It just doesn't happen. So I know in addition to fear, it's also money. It's expensive. So I think, again, tapping into social media to get good discounts on fares and hotels is a good way to go. So that means following your favorite brands, be it airlines or hotels, on Facebook and Twitter. Because there are some great deals to be had out there. This summer, for example, Hilton has a great deal where they're offering hotel rooms across their 10 brands worldwide for as low as $100 a night. I also got a great airfare deal to Alaska from Los Angeles, actually. And it might still be on, so you want to check that out through Alaska Air. $279 round trip, all taxes included, from LA to Anchorage. So I'm on there tweeting and checking things out on a regular basis, so I always give that advice for finding a good deal.
You know, and so many people are kind of afraid to try to travel in the peak season like now. So what you're saying is you can just go in and there are deals to be had this summer.
Absolutely. You know, tapping into Twitter and Facebook is one way. You can also check out individual tourism websites. Often they'll offer special deals and promo codes in order to incentivize people to check out their destination. So there are plenty of deals out there. It just takes a little bit of time and a little bit of research.
Okay, now for you, this sounds like a dream job. I was reading all the different things that you do. How did you get into this? Have you been traveling since you were really little?
Yeah, my mom is actually a travel writer, so she used to take me on her assignments, and we'd go as a family to all kinds of exotic places, from, you know, Hong Kong to Costa Rica. So I developed the travel bug at a really young age and have been travel writing for the past 10 years. And now, in addition to continuing going around the world, my passion is to share tips with other people so they can travel.
Okay, and travel in the best way. Julia Dimon, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate you being with us here in San Diego.
Thanks for having me.
All right, thank you.